Greetings, Earthlings.
Yes. Okay.
One of my favorites from
good
Vivid.
start. Can you cut to my camera, please? Spin that wheel. What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the only show on all of the interweb that matters. That's right here, the Collector's Showcase. I'm Rob Taramina, and I love collecting stuff. And we talk a lot about the trading card market here, and today is no exception, as we're going to be tackling this bad boy right here. Now, there's been some rumblings about Star Wars trading cards because there's been a series of cards that are just going nuts. Like they just like skyrocketed in value. And over, I would say over the past like year or so, and you got the Rainbow series for Luke Skywalker, and the prices are just insane. So like everything else, there's always going to be like some hype, and right now there's a lot of hype with Star Wars. Star Wars is one of the most recognizable brands in the world, and it's one of those brands that really transcends time because you got young kids who love it, and you got obviously the original people who grew up with it, starting in the 70s, obviously, and they've done a great job of introducing the brand to younger generations. So we got some trading cards. I know Star Wars is a movie, but like everything else, anywhere that they can disseminate information, increase brand awareness, and makes a buck, they're going to be there. And so there you go. So we've got Topps trading cards for today's episode. We're gonna open up this, and we're gonna see what we get. Now, just giving you guys some research here. Let's see. Let me just pull this back up. Here we go. Let's see. Does this work? Yes, it does. So you go to eBay just to see some values here. I like going to sold. And for this particular set that just came out, we're not seeing anything really crazy. So you're not gonna have to break the bank yet. But remember, it's always about getting ahead of the game, getting in early when it's still cheap and affordable, right? And here's a great opportunity to do that. And it looks like what you're going to want to do is go after those patch cards. Now, this box, every single one of the value boxes, which you can get for $19.99 from like Target, for example, every box comes with a patch card. Every single one. It's guaranteed. And the patch cards seems to be the chase cards here. And as you can see, decent value here. As far as what you're going to see, let's see here. Let's get some cards. $70 for one of them, $67, $60, $57, $54. So you're seeing a variety of these patch cards going for more than $50. And the whole box is just $19.99 from Target. Seems like a pretty no-brainer, especially if this particular set starts to, get some public attraction, and that's only going to raise the value of this thing even more. And I think it's such a low entry point that I think everyone can get this. And let me just get this particular screen off here. There you go. If you love Star Wars, I think you should get it. If you love trading cards, I think you should get it. And if you want to introduce your kids to Star Wars and knowing that they already love sports trading cards, this is a great way of doing it. It's $20, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to go ahead and open that today. And it should be pretty cool. So this is what the outside of this particular value box looks like right here. Like a typical, I would say, trading card, box. And it's blazing with all of the Star Wars brands. But as you can see right here, It comes with 10 packs plus 1 commemorative patch card guaranteed inside of this box, which is awesome. And then, like all of their boxes, it gives you the chance, the chance breakdown of you hitting some of the chase cards or rare inserts. So let's go ahead and we're going to open this up. And I have actually never opened up one of these boxes, so this is definitely going to be a first for me. And the plastic, I'm noticing it's locked up like Fort Knox. Holy cow, this thing is really thick plastic, unlike you got like the plastic wraps on, like, let's say Pokemon cards, whatever. It's like very like thin. It's very easy to rip off. This is like shrink wrapped on here, like really good, like they were like shrink wrapping a boat. But finally able to get through. And I'll put this there so you guys can see getting through here. Finally through that very thick plastic. And let's go ahead and open it and see what we get. Pretty cool. They are, looks like foil wrapped. And here are all of the packs. Now it said, remember, you're guaranteed to get at least one commemorative card. And I'm just going through it really quickly to feel, I'm assuming it's going to be this one here. Because I guess it's random. It's supposed to be random, but it's not so random, I guess, because I know which pack contains it. It's guaranteed. But anyway, let's go ahead and let's open it. See what you get. First pack. Let's see if we get a little first pack magic today. Right, that'd be pretty cool. Curious what everyone is opening these days. I just realized I don't have the chat window open. There you go. There's the chat window so I can see all of you or your lovely faces there and see what you guys are doing. Hopefully everyone is doing well. I'm curious what everyone is opening up these days. Let me know in the chat box. And here we go. And to start off, we've got the Tusken Clan laid to rest. I remember this episode, full of drama. And Boba Fett, I liked it. I know there's some people that said they didn't like it. I really liked Boba Fett. This is engaging the overdrive. Oh, laying claim to Jabba's legacy. Jabba the Hutt. There we go. An iconic character there. Here we go. Here is Tatooine Sand Ape. Followed by Boba Fett atop his Bantha. Forgot that that's how they pronounce that, I guess. Skills of the Bounty Hunter. So they look like a typical, I would say, non-sports trading card so far. Decent design, definitely on brand. Definitely on brand. So that's just pack number 1. And the back of the cards, as you can see here, a little further, more detailed explanation of what that card, of the scene of that card, what it represents. Each card also, as you could see, is numbered on the bottom. So obviously this is going to be part of a set. All right, so that is the first pack right here. Going into our next pack. Again, this is Star Wars. I'm a big fan of Star Wars, actually. Okay, here we go. Here's taking out the chef droid. Boba Fett bonds with the new Rancor. That's a cool card. This probably looks like maybe some type of rare insert. Like maybe it's comparable of like a parallel or something like that. The Mandalorian. That's really the show that started it all for Disney Plus. I'm going to put that aside. I think that's actually really cool. I'm going to sleeve that one up. I think that's awesome. And we actually pulled this card. Now, what I'm also seeing... Now, look, this one's purple, and that's the white. So there are definitely going to be rainbow sets in here as well, similar to what I had mentioned with the earlier sets of Star Wars with Luke Skywalker. So that's like, I guess, indication of that. Here we go. Here's the Mandalorian caught in the Rancor's grasp. I'll put the Mandalorian stuff aside. That's pretty cool. Another very, very cool card here. Seeing some interesting things already. I'm actually digging this. Can't wait to see what patch card. What patch card we get. Have you guys ever opened up this particular set? I'm curious what patch cards everyone has been pulling so far. Alrighty. Now I'm gonna look this one up. I'm assuming anything with a Grogu, Baby Yoda is also going to be probably more valuable as well. I'll put that aside. He is an awesome character. And here's like a blue sort of parallel, I guess. And this is concept art. This is a cool card. I'm going to actually put this aside as well. Maybe look that one up a little bit. Skywalker, obviously the most famous character. And I think his stuff is going to be worth money. Now, that is CGI'd, though. That's a CGI image, so that's definitely going to, I think, affect value. Here we go. Doing pretty good here. Doing pretty good. I'm digging it. I'm not lying. Okay. Curious if actually I'm putting aside the cards that are actually the valuable ones. That's going to be a real test here. Test of my knowledge and my ability to decipher this stuff. I'm going to put this one aside too. Just in case. We'll see. That's a cool image right there. There you go. We're about halfway through now. Seeing some cool cards. Definitely good representation of the show. So especially if you're a fan of Boba Fett, the show, these cards are like a must-have, I would say. So definitely go out. Get the cards if you're a big fan. Very cool. Here's definitely Jabba again. That's cool. Here we go. I'm going to put that one aside. Similar in style. Pike Leaders. That's the blue parallel. Boba Fett. Final Steps. And then... Cool. Recovering from her injuries. I love the crossovers too. I think Disney Plus has been doing a good job too with linking all of the shows that they've been releasing. It's definitely fun to watch. We'll get through these a little bit faster so we can get to the patch card. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Actually curious. What I did not look up on eBay is if anyone has already gotten some really good grades on this, send them to PSA, and what the value of those are. That I'm going to look up because I think that's interesting. Like leaders. Oh, there you go. You got a double. You got a white and a blue parallel of that. Concept art. We'll put that aside. The armor in... Oh, the Armorer in Exile. Yep. Absolutely. Let's see what we got here. New allies, Boba Fett. Another, so we got a white and a blue parallel there. I'd love to be able to get one of the big patch arts. I'm going to put that one aside because it has both Luke and Baby Yoda in it. We've got two more packs to go. Let's see what we get. That's Boba Fett right there. His crew. This is the duel. Put her aside. That's the Allies card. The boss is talking. A display of power. I'm going to put that one aside because it has Luke in it. All right, we got our last pack. This one obviously has to have the patch card in it. And let's see what patch card we end up getting. I'm super excited. Let's see. Let's see what we get here. Hopefully we get a good one. See, the problem with getting a good one on the front end, I'm going to be hooked in. It's like, oh, then I'm going to have to go out and get more. That's cool. Concept art. Oh, and here it is. Here it is. We've got our patch art. It is a good one, actually. It is a good one here. I'm going to just put this aside. We'll talk about it. I just want to show you guys these other ones here. So we could put that aside. And now talk about really what we were opening this up for, which is the commemorative patch. That is awesome. Yeah, that is awesome right there. You've received a Book of Boba Fett commemorative patch card. Congratulations. Look at that. I got a congratulations on the back. That is very cool. I'll show you guys pretty closely right there so you guys can see it here. I'll put it on that. That's a little bit better. Check that out. That is not too shabby. Now, this particular one, I think I remember actually seeing it. Let's see what this one goes for. Let's see if we can actually find the actual one. Okay, here it is. This is, oh, that's not gold. It's white. So there's going to be variations also of the commemorative cards that will also dictate. And I'm seeing one for $29. Yeah, let me put this in here, and then I will show you as well. Yeah, I'm just pulling this up, and I'm going to show you guys actually the eBay listings rather, the ones that have sold. And we'll just sort of go through the ones that have sold together and to see, what kind of value we got out of this bad boy here. All right, so I'm seeing on the low end, ones that have sold for $7.25. On the high end, same card, ones that have sold for $50. That's a pretty big swing of value. Is it an indication of upswing? I'm not sure. It's only 2 cards. There are other variations of her with different commemorative patches, but this particular commemorative patch, that's the range that I'm seeing. I am again, I'm seeing anywhere from that like $7 to $50 mark. Yeah, that looks like what we have here. So I guess we'll split the difference and call right in the middle there. Maybe I'll say like it's a $25 card. Not bad. Considering you get everything else, this you could just, even if I wanted to, technically, I could sell this card on eBay. Let's say I get like $25 for it. It's paying for the cost of that entire box. And then plus I get a couple extra bucks in my pocket. On top of that, I get to keep all these other really, really cool cards. I'm going to go ahead and go through them. And because I think we're going to get some other cards in here that might have some value. Like I think the one with Baby Yoda, the one with Luke Skywalker, some of the concept art ones, the Mandalorian ones, I think they're going to get some value. And even if the value for each of these right here is only $1, I think, we're looking at another maybe $10 to $15, so that's what I mean. Like, you're not going to get hurt. You're not going to get killed with this Star Wars set. I think it's really, really cool. And you hit it early, like right now. Get it in early, get the cards, flip them quickly. Don't necessarily wait for them to mature. You can set aside maybe some of the commemorative patches that you feel like could mature. But for the most part, you can like flip it and make a couple bucks on this. I think it's actually kind of cool. And they're available. You could definitely see them on the shelves. You can go to like your local Target, for example, and pick it up for $20. Anyway, Curious what you guys thought of Star Wars. I am a fan. And I guess until next time, guys, happy collecting.